Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I love Syngonium, okay? They are beautiful, they are sturdy plants, easy to grow, and they come in so many different varieties. It's just really cool. And I wanted to show you how I grow my Syngonium, which is pretty similar to how I grow most of my other plants. I grow them in water culture. That's right, water culture, no surprise, right? But I'm going to show you how I grow these in water culture because it's a little bit different, just a little bit, than most other people do. Usually people take their plant and they either chop off all the roots or they submerge it into water, the stem into water and let them grow roots, or they clean off all the roots out of the soil and then they put them in a vase or a glass and fill it up all the way with water. I've learned through trial and error that completely submerging soil roots, for Syngonium in particular, is not a good idea. I've gotten a lot of roots start to rot off, and then it starts to make its way over to the stem. And then, in order to save the plants from that unnecessary stress, I do this. Clean off the roots. I like to keep the soil roots. And I leave, I'd say, at least half of the roots out of water. As you can see, those upper roots, kind of like the cracky method, the upper roots are getting lots of air and oxygen, and the lower roots are absorbing the moisture and nutrients. These guys have recently, or some of these have recently been transitioned to water culture. So I haven't started feeding these guys yet. This one's been in water culture for a while. You can see a lot of the new roots are the whitish roots, so that's how you know that it's been in water culture for a while. But I still have not given it any nutrients. I will probably in about a week or two, but I'm just letting it acclimate to its new water environment. And look at how lush this is. It's still throwing out new leaves. It's really thick. The plant is thriving, and the leaves are huge and beautiful green. This is like a lime green Syngonium that I don't really ever see locally. I got this over the internet. When I saw this, I said, mine. Really cool. Very like limey, pure green, no variegation, and I really kind of am in love with it. I'm just saying. The next one up is, I believe, Maria or Maria Illusion. Some people call it Plum. It's the deep kind of purpley maroon colored leaves, at least the ones that are exposed to a lot of light. And this is the same sort of situation. As you can see, about half the roots are submerged in the water. And the new roots, you see the one on the back, are white. And the older roots remain, there's another new root right there. The older roots remain kind of tannish, but as long as they're not black, after you've cleaned off all the soil that is, as long as they're not turning black, you're not rotting and losing any of the roots. And these guys adjust pretty quickly. As long as you allow the oxygen to get to the roots, you won't suffocate them and drown them, and they will just continue to thrive. These guys, when I transition them using this method, they never wilt at all. I don't get any wilt or shock. They just continue like nothing has happened. Especially this one here. You can see, look at all these new leaves coming out. Boom, 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 just going nuts. And last but not least, at least for this video, is, I believe this one is Milk Confetti. Really, really beautiful. It was mislabeled when I ordered it, and I knew what it was, but it wasn't labeled what it should have been. So I'm like, mine! Anyway, beautiful. Almost like a pink splash, as you can see. But it looks more like a milk confetti because it's got the very light colored leaves, especially when they're fresh and they first come out. Anyway, this one was brand new, or is brand new, and I put it right into the water culture. I believe this was today. Earlier today I did this. And you can see the roots are extremely clean because I'm like, this one is not going to fail if I can help it. And I just love this plant so much. So yeah, I got the more than half in this one are exposed to the air, and the bottom roots, you can see they're all tanned. There's no pure white ones because it's brand new in water culture. And you can also see that the plant is still kind of folded in a way. from the packaging because it was in a box. So the leaves are still bent. It has not had time to acclimate at all, but I know it's not going to be a problem at all. And I'll do an update on this as well. But as you can see, these plants are thriving and they love it. And I have so many others in another area that are just, I have white butterfly, I have yellow gold, just beautiful, beautiful Syngonium in pure water culture with nutrients. Those guys up in the other area have nutrients. And they just are doing extremely, extremely well. So if you love Syngonium as much as I do, and you want to see, first of all, fast growth, lush growth, beautiful color, and don't want to have any issues with root rot, I recommend trying this. Just experiment with it. I can't tell you what's going to work best for you, but I know for me, this works extremely, extremely well. And it's kind of cool to look at. I like having not like the roots partially submerged. I don't like how it looks when they're completely submerged. It just looks interesting. And the plants really respond to that. So yeah, Syngonium in water culture. And if you have any questions on this, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. Thanks so much for watching. Give a thumbs up if you love Syngonium and aroids, because I do too. And thanks for watching. Share with your friends. Hit the bell if you want to be notified. And I will see you in the next video.